Hi folks, so we're still on the Cleveland Launcher XL. So now we've gone from the Halo, which is the really easy club, and now we've moved on to the Launcher XL itself, which was the last version of this was a hollow bodied formation, but this now you can see it's a cavity back club. So, but with all Cleveland clubs, they're very deceptive in that it's an underrated company. Do you know what I mean? Like, not an awful lot of people know that much about them anymore. They don't have loads of guys on tour playing with them that much anymore, but they've a lot more guys playing with Strixon. But this is aimed at the mid to high handicapper range of golfers, and the price of all their stuff is extremely good. But over the years, I've played a lot with Cleveland. I used to have the MTs and the TTs, the 6566 TTs, and they were about 8 years ago, 9 years ago, when we first opened up the shop. And they were amazing irons. They were the biggest selling irons I had for the first couple of years because I really liked the brand. And we still sell quite a bit of them, but not as much as we used to. But they're coming back with these, and I have to say, for say a mid, even down to a mid to not a low handicapper, but something like this, they're very easy to hit. So there's a cavity back in there. The sole is wide, but it's not too wide. They have a really good shaft. This is an MPH 95 gram Elevate shaft from True Temper, which is a new shaft that they've come out with this year. And I suppose the proof is in the pudding. They kind of look the same over the last couple of years. They have this, they've inherited this from Strixon, where there's a little kind of a line going through the sole of the club. I don't know if you can catch that, but what it does is it makes for better interaction with the turf when you're hitting shots on the golf course. But I have to say, they look nice, they look forgiving, they give you confidence. So when you put them down behind the club, it gives you confidence. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just nice. But normally what I really like about Cleveland is the feel and the feedback. And like everything else, they are lovely. So you just they feel nice and soft, so they feel like they actually feel a lot more like a forged iron, to be honest. And there's my machine gone, but that seems to happen every week now. I'm gonna have to sort myself out with that to do it a little bit better, but I'm gonna stick it in there and that might make it better. So they sit lovely behind the ball. There's a nice kind of a chrome finish, and it's kind of dull, so it looks kind of sweet. It's not too glary. There's a nice thick top line, but it's not too thick. And they just hit easy. So this is an 8 iron, and I'm just hitting an 8 iron. So for me, if I'm hitting an 8 iron, anything around, that slipped in my hand. But you know what I mean? If you can get anywhere for me around somewhere between 130, 135 meters, I'm happy. But that's beautiful. My God, they feel really, my goodness. That was an 8 iron, it went 147 meters. That's not supposed to happen too much. But they look nice, they feel nice. I really like the shaft that's in them. It's not too heavy. That's beautiful. So carry distance 132, total distance 140, swing speed 76, so it's not too high, but that's not bad. My goodness, it's pretty impressive. I like it. It feels easy. In fact, it feels very easy. And the feedback is beautiful. Look at that. Carry distance 139, total distance 147. Not bad for an Alphart, eh? So that's not bad. So again, there's so many clubs out there And I know for a fact that these are in these are not so expensive, but for a full set of irons now, you're looking around the €1,000 mark, pretty much. But I think with these, you might be able to get maybe, for €1,000, you might be able to get an extra wedge in. Do you know what I mean? So they're good value for money. It's a lovely looking club. It is a Cleveland club, actually. I know by the feel, like if you give me a Callaway club, I know what it looks like. It looks and it feels like a Cleveland club, and it's well worth a look. So if you've got a handicap, you're kind of still high and you want to get a little bit better, maybe this is something for you. The new Cleveland Launcher XL. Have a go, folks.